So I'd like to introduce our Chief Master Trainer. His name is Dr. Lawrence. He's the Chief Master Trainer for Lawrence Water Seminars. And Angel Stephanie, what else does he have?
Yeah, Lawrence Water Seminar is an international brand of training. We are conducted in 14 different countries, macam ni. And we are translated in several languages around the world, right? Tapi Dubai tak pernah pergi lah. We went to Spain, UK, Thailand also got, Hong Kong also got, yeah, China also got. Then more than 2 million participants which really enjoy in this training. Yes. Thank you. Next.
Okay, and one of his achievements is this book called Passion for Extraordinary Performance, which is an accumulation of his 34 years of human talent development across Asia.
Yes.
Wow. And Dr. Lawrence likes sport car, and his hobby is driving, and also he owns Lamborghini.
Wow.
Next.
Wah, hebat.
Zati, mana Zati? Okay.
Hello. Okay, as you guys know, Dr. Lawrence, he's famous with his funny pants. So he trains some of the big company, example like Maybank, Harta Liga, Aeon, CMB, Berjaya Times Square, and also Starbucks.
Wow. And of course, he has won many awards from all these companies. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want you all to put your hands 6 inches apart. Semua orang tunjuk tangan 6 inci ya, bukan tunjuk you punya 6 inci. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Lawrence.
People have never bought products. Nobody buys a car. Nobody buys a car. Nobody buys a watch. Nobody buys a durian. Nobody does that. What do they buy? They buy the emotional value of a product. They buy what the product can do for them. A lot of people don't know that. They keep on talking about features, technical expertise, KA. They keep on talking about this and that. And then the customer go, please don't do this. Today, I want to share with you a very interesting way of selling. Do you want to know? If you want to know, say yes, say yes.
Yes.
And this way of selling occupies the left and the right brain. It touches the heart of the people. It is a technique of NLP by John Grinder and Richard Blender, neuro-linguistic programming. It's called the secret art of telling stories. Say, I want to learn to tell stories. Say, everybody say, I want to learn to tell stories.
I want to learn a story.
Antonio from Dubai, he's the loudest.
Antonio, welcome.
Because I want to learn how to tell stories.
Yes.
Thank you. Tetapi saya nak tanya, why people don't tell stories? Mengapa, why some of your downline, some of your people who are new, maybe those who are at level 6, or 6A or 5A, you can tell a lot of stories. Why a lot of people don't tell stories? I discovered, number one, they have a poor mindset. They think they cannot sell. They think it's difficult to sell. If you find it's difficult to sell, guess what happened? You will use the logic. You will use the specification, the technical thing, 8 electronic plates, or you can produce this kind of water, ionized water, hydrogen water, alkaline, acidic. You keep talking that, people say, what are you saying? Because people don't buy products. If I give you an idea and you want to write it down, please write the first thing down. People don't buy products.
Yeah,
what
everybody
do they
write
buy?
down.
Write down your notes.
Emotional
in your
value
notes.
of a product. So if I give you an idea, you like it, you must write it down. And I want to see who is the first person who can write 5 ideas. 5 ideas. Huh? I want to see them. Yeah. Here's the first slide. People don't buy products or service. They buy the emotional value of the product. I had an experience of sharing my ideas with Estee Lauder. How many heard of Estee Lauder? Angkat tangan. Angkat tangan.
How many heard about
Raise
Estee
your
Lauder?
hand. Raise up your hand.
Estee Lauder. Angkat tangan. Yeah. What does Estee Lauder sells? What do Estee Lauder sells?
Cosmetics.
Cosmetic.
Okay. Lagi, lagi
Yes.
apa? So what do they sell?
What do they sell?
Skincare.
Skincare.
Very good. What else they sell? Angel. What do they sell?
Yeah, you can
Cleanser.
type your answer. So
Yeah, you can type. Yeah. What do they sell?
Perfume.
Example, they had a
Perfume.
bottle, and this bottle was written there, anti-aging cream, anti-aging night cream.
Wow,
That's
Julia
what
said.
happened. 1 month, they only sold about 1,000 bottles. Miserable. So we changed. We changed the emotional value of the product. We changed the label to stay young forever. Wow. Everybody say wow.
Wow.
They sold 1,000 bottles every hour. Every hour, 1,000 bottles is sold in the world. So what do you realize? People don't buy products. People don't buy Kangen. They buy the stories of Kangen. They buy the emotional value of Kangen. If you agree, type there, yes, yes, yes. I want to see who's the first
you agree,
5 people who
type
type yes. Type
If you
yes.
agree, you type yes.
Yes, yes.
Wow, Kosha is the first one.
Yeah. So let me ask you again, why? Why people don't use stories? Why they don't use the emotional part? Let me tell you how important this lesson is. When you use the logical part of Kangen, if you explain too much, you demo too much, and you don't tell stories, you use the logical part, what would be the answer at the end? What do you think the answer is? I'll think about it. And you don't want that, correct? You don't want people to think about it. What do you want them to do? You want them to say this, wow, I'm happy. I feel wonderful listening to you. Emotion. Kalau the other emotion will happen, they will buy, they will close. So please write this down, right? Tell stories with emotional value. Write it down.
tell stories with emotional values. Everybody write down in your notes.
On your
Write down in your notes.
Those of you who are first time
emotional
seeing me,
story.
right? Thank you, Antonio. Yes.
Antonia.
Hi, yes. Very good, Antonio. Those of you first time seeing me, right? Whenever I share an idea, I want you to have this mindset called aha. Everybody say aha. I cannot hear you.
Unmute,
I cannot hear you.
Yourself.
So you were in KBS 13. What did you learn in KBS 13? Some of you went what? When you learn something, you must say what? Right now. Okay, idea number 3. Listen carefully. Why people don't use emotion? Now, I discovered it because they are scared. Because they have fear. Because they don't know how to sell. And they think that the best way to sell is to use the feature. No, people don't buy products. They buy what the product can do for them. And I discovered that their mindset is not rich enough. So here's the second slide. Everybody watch slide number 1. That's slide 0. Here's slide number 1. Number 1 says this, if your mind is poor, stop. Everybody read. If your mind is
poor, you will sell in boring way.
What do you mean by poor? That means you're only doing 1A, 2A, 3A, tak boleh lah. 4A cannot lah. 6A, not for me, I cannot. You look at those people here who are 6As. How many of you here are 5A and 6A? Hands up, hands up, hands up. It's okay. Thank you, thank you. You look at them, the way they tell, the way they sell, they use stories. They use wonderful stories of what happened. Why? Continue the slide. Because of this, watch the slide. If your mind is rich, then
You will be creative.
You'll be creative in selling.
Close the deal.
The deal.
Why do you want to tell a story?
Wow.
Because you want to close the deal.
The deal.
Everybody say, close the deal. Say,
Close the deal.
The deal.
I can hear
Close the deal.
deal.
The deal.
Close the deal.
Nobody, dengar baik-baik, nobody bought something because it's logical. Many people buy things because it's emotional. So if you don't do emotional selling, if you don't do stories, emotional selling means stories. Guess what happened? You cannot sell it through. So you sell in a boring manner. I don't want you to be boring. K8 is a wonderful machine. It's a wonderful product. How many of you agree K8 is wonderful?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Yes.
Because Zaid and Noli has installed it in my house for about 2 weeks already. And we are enjoying it. See, I got so much energy now. And I've introduced it to my neighbors. I've introduced it to my friend. Zahid and Zoli and Noli have gone to see them. Within 10 minutes, within 1 hour, less than 1 hour, close the deal. Yep. What is their story? Their story is very simple. You know what? They say Dr. Lawrence and his wife, Dr. Elise, said using K8 is such a beautiful experience. When you drink the water, you feel healthy. When you drink the water, you feel so alive. It gives you energy. Your skin becomes better. Wow. So what happened? They use the influence of what? The influence of friends. We have used it before. And when they say with emotion. Everybody say emotion. Say
Emotion.
The opposite is this. Your friend Dr. Lawrence and Dr. Elise also drink Kangen K8. They say it's very good, so they recommend to you. What happened? Why are you doing like this?
Ayo.
Ayo, angels, correct or not? Yeah. So we all must learn how to use the power of storytelling. So, say, I want to be rich. Say,
I want
To be rich.
I want to be 6A. Say, I want to be 6A.
I want to
Want to be
6A, 3, 6A, 4. If you want to be 6A and above, you got to change your mindset. When your mindset is changed, what happened? Then you start to find different ways of selling. Why? Because your mind is a magnet. Everybody say, my mind is a magnet. Say,
My mind is a magnet.
also, you actually, I mentioned this many times. Your mind is a magnet. If your mind is rich, what happened? Your magnet is activated. Look at this magnet. Can you see the magnet? Yeah. The magnet in your mind becomes activated. And what happened? When your mind is activated, you can attract what? Money. Everybody say, I can attract money. Say, I can attract money.
I can attract money.
How do you attract money?
By
How do you
using
attract money?
Magnet.
You use knowledge. You got to have knowledge. When your mind is poor, you don't want to learn. Agree? I repeat, if your mind is poor, if your mind doesn't think that you're going to be successful in Kangen. You will never want knowledge. You will say, cukup lah, I present like this, enough lah. If they don't want to buy, not my fault. It's COVID's fault. Is the Pakatan government fault? Is the economy? They will start blaming everybody. That's why I want to start today's session with your mindset. If your mindset is salah, if your mindset is wrong, you cannot attract money. Money will fall down. Look, fall down. Money will keep on falling down. If your mindset is correct, you will attract what? Knowledge. You attract knowledge. Everybody say, I want to attract knowledge. Say,
I want to attract
knowledge.
knowledge.
Tell your friends that right.
knowledge.
I want to attract knowledge. I want to attract knowledge. Say,
I want to attract knowledge. I want to attract knowledge.
And you got
I want to attract
friends
knowledge.
yourself.
I want to attract knowledge.
I am a money magnet.
Come.
Yes. Now, show me what ideas have you written. Show me on the screen. Show me what on the
Show
screen.
your ideas.
All right, let's see. Casey
You got
Ross.
5 ideas
Wow.
already. 5 ideas. Apa ada 5?
Casey Ross.
Very good. Bagus. Show me.
Wow,
Asma,
Ellie and Lois use handphone.
show me your paper. Right. Can
I
see.
told you handwriting so big.
Yes. Yeah. So those of you, thank you. Very good. Can we have Antonio? Antonio, can you read 2 of your ideas? Read 2 of your ideas.
Yeah, people buy because of emotion, not of logic. So not logic, but emotion. And you shouldn't be scared. You should not be afraid, but be bold. Yeah, and also the thing is because people they don't buy Kangen, they buy the result of what Kangen can give. They buy with emotion, the result. And there is stories with emotional values.
Very good, Antonio.
Yes, thank you. Now, I want to explain to you. Part 1, your mindset must change. Part 2, how to tell the stories. Would you like to learn?
Yes.
Of course.
To learn, say yes. Say yes.
Of course.
I'm going to tell you the technique of telling story until your mind is ready. If you look at successful people in the world, what do? They always want to tell stories. How many have heard of Jack Ma? How many heard of Jack Ma? Jack Ma.
Hands up.
Me. Yes.
What is his favorite story? He said that my first job interview was in McDonald's. 20 people applied for the job. 19 people got the job. I didn't get the job.
Always. That story.
Yes. And what did he say then? He said it's because I was destined for greater things. I wanted to now learn why I didn't get the job, and I discovered how to get the job the 3rd time, the 4th time, and I bought McDonald's stock. You know, what a beautiful story. I just love Jack Ma. Jack Ma has ideas, as always talking about stories. So I want you to tell stories. Why if you don't tell stories? Third slide, or second slide. Let me show them. Are you ready? Everybody say, I'm ready. Say, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
These slides are specially created for all of you for today's session. Even Zai and Nolly have not seen it before. You know, even though we are doing coaching with them and explaining to them how to become a great leader, how to become a great coach. But this is the slide. Everybody read. Selling. Say selling.
Selling
Is
is
simply telling a touching story.
About your company, about product.
Your company.
You don't say Inaji is a Japanese company. Salah. What do you say? Inaji
is our company.
Yeah, is an organization that was developed by Japanese, founded in a city where people live for more than 100 years. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What did they do? They lived for more than 100 years, and we discovered that one of the secrets was water. Wow! But you must say it like that. Don't say, they discovered it was water, they live 100 years. No! You must use energy. Everyone say energy, say energy.
Energy.
I have a friend 3 days ago who came to my office and sold me some investment plan. How many of you got people coming to sell you insurance or investment plan or property? Got or not? Got or not? Ada tak? Yeah.
Ada.
I'm sure they come to you. And guess what? He came and said that this investment plan will give you 40 to 50% return. Very good. How you do it? Oh, it's because of the technical chart, the candlestick. We follow the stock market, and how we do it technically. We wait for fire. Guess what I did halfway? 10 minutes. Oh. And I said what most of the customers say. Okay, good idea. Let me think about it. Why do I say think about it? Because you sold me in a logical manner. Logical manner. So he left. The moment he left, my friend, who was the leader of this person, called me. Hey, Dr. Lawrence, why you didn't buy 50%? I said, I don't believe in what he said. Why don't believe? Your neighbor, he bought this plan, and after 5 months, he got back 50%. And guess what? He's a retiree. He has already paid off his house, paid off his car. He got no more loans. Everything paid off just from this investment. And he called me and he sent to me 21 yuans. No.
Wow.
Why? Because he said, I'm so happy with the investment. And I said exactly to him, but your man never told me that story. God never told me that story. All you did was to tell the logic. You tell me all the features of the product. Don't tell me yes, it's important to tell the features, but you must tell the story. How many of you heard of this beautiful story before? Kangen water is so tasty, so delicious. It's sweeter than ordinary water. If you put 2 cups of water, ordinary water. Everybody say ordinary water. Say.
Ordinary water.
What's the other one?
Sweetie water.
Kangen water. What number? 9. 8.5.
9.5.
Yes. And this is what happened to my friend. He let his cat go to the water. And guess what the cat did? He sniffed at the ordinary water and said, not good. And he went and licked dry Kangen water. Even the cat knows. Even the animal knows which is the right water.
Yay!
So you need to tell little stories like this. That's important. I know you've been telling stories about cancer, about eczema. You've been telling a lot of stories about how dead can come alive. Good. But you must understand, not everybody is sick.
Yes.
There are 2 kinds of customers you have. I believe only 10%, maybe 15% of people have problems, sickness. Okay, they buy straight away. But 85% of customers, they're okay. They're well. And what do they want to do? They want to prevent illness. So don't go and frighten them with cancer. No. Yeah, sick people buy, but it's only 15%, 20%. 80% of market you miss. Why you miss? Because you are scaring them away. No lah, nothing will happen to me lah. I don't want to. Instead, you should tell stories of how you can prevent all these diseases from happening to you. Good idea, everybody.
Yes.
Good idea. Good
Yes.
idea? Yeah. Yeah.
Very good idea.
Yes.
Write it down. Write it down. 80% of the market is healthy, and they have one or two small sickness. Like what? Like what? Small sickness. Like what? Like what? Like what?
Flu.
Oh,
Flu. Flu. Flu.
throat. No.
Gastric.
Fever.
Big one. Small illness. Like what? Overweight.
Overweight.
Number two. Cannot go toilet. Tak boleh pangsai. No.
Ah.
Now that I'm drinking water, I can understand. Thank you,
Ya,
Dolly,
betul.
for introducing this wonderful water to me. Seriously, at first I don't believe in Kangen water. What was the most important idea that made me believe? Guess what? What was the
Your
most
story.
Huh?
Our story.
No, it wasn't the eczema story. It wasn't the cancer story. It wasn't all the kind of story. It was just the cat story.
That's
Even a cat can understand. Why can't I understand? Of course, they told a lot more stories. They tell a lot of stories, but that story stuck to my head. Even the cat. If you don't believe me, those of you got cat, put 2 water, ordinary water and Kangen water. See where your cat will drink.
Yeah, even Lisa says Dr. Lawrence's skin looks glowing.
Wow.
Wow.
I like him. Everybody knows him. Everybody knows him. I see you, by the way. All of you here. I can see all of you. So many of you. Hi, Antonio. Hi, Miss Kong. Hello, Dr. Zaria. Nita, hello. I can see all of you. Wow. Everybody say hello to each other. Say hello to each other.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, that's why I want you to tulis, tolong tulis idea yang saya cakap. When you see customers, not everyone is very sick. You should aim for people who have 1 or 2 illness. Example, cannot sleep. Ada tak?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kangen water can help. Because when you cannot sleep, what happens? Then you get migraine. Then you get headache. Then you get what? Upset. Then you get moody. Oh. So even all this is right. Yes. Thank you very much. So where's the slide? What do you mean by telling story? Next slide. Thank you. Everybody watch the next slide. I specially created this for you. The slide says this. The next slide. Start. Everybody say start.
Start.
Telling story.
Telling story.
What?
Selling price.
A lot of people, they talk about price. Oh, every month you pay so much. We have installment 6 scheme. That's not the main story. That's not the main story. You have to get training. Look at the ladies here. I see. Say hello to the ladies. Ladies, say hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
How do you get ladies to buy shoes?
Hello.
How do you get ladies to buy shoe? You walk into a shoe shop. You look at a very clever salesperson. What do the salesperson say when you put on a shoe? They say, "Wow, You look so elegant. You look so wonderful. Wow, it makes you so confident. And what happened? You wanted to buy one pair of shoes. You came out from the shop with 3 pairs of shoes.
Yeah, aha.
Yes. True, true.
And your husband always say, beli lagi tak pakai. Every time buy shoe, never use.
Betul lah tu.
Yeah. Why? Because they buy, because they hit their emotion.
Yes, yes.
Everybody say, they hit their emotion. Say.
They hit their emotion.
Now, let me give you an example. This is the mindset of sales conqueror. Everybody say sales conqueror. Say.
Sales conqueror.
Sales conqueror. One more time. Say.
Sales conqueror.
Nolly and Zaid, when they met me, they heard about this beautiful, famous program which we've been running for the last 20 over years. So they decided to organize this. I like now to call upon Zaid and Nolly to say something before I continue, right? Why am I here today? Why are you here today? And what's going to happen in December and in January? Everybody, please welcome Zahid and Nolly.
Bravo, bravo.
At Top Performers, we believe in education. We believe in learning. And that's why Dr. Lawrence is here with us today. Other companies, they pay hundreds of thousands, millions, you know, to get the service of Dr. Lawrence, and we get it for free.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm very grateful that Dr. Lawrence has graciously willing to spend busy schedule to be with us. Of course, this is only 1 hour. Some of you, you have been lucky enough to grab some seat in the Sales Conqueror.
One.
Yeah, Sales Conqueror. That is a 3 days course offline. 3 days course. And if you are unable to grab a seat, you can actually register for the online, or if you cannot wait, you know, because the next session will be somewhere in January. Because you cannot wait that long. Whatever that you want to learn now, you want to put into practice and make some sales, you know, and be happy. Okay. And yes.
The Sales Conqueror is on the 4th, 5th, and 6th of December.
Nolly, that is full already.
Yeah, it's
full.
That one is full already. Only for online. What we plan to have another one. See if we have enough people, we're gonna have another one in January. And then to tell you, before the Sales Conqueror, we already signed up for personal coaching. It's awesome, you know. 3 days straight, we close K8 using the technique.
Yes. Yes. And the way they sell now is like Sales Conqueror. They know every single step. They can conquer the objection. Yeah. Thank you. Everybody say thank you to Zahid and Nolly. Say thank you.
Thank you, Zahid and Nolly.
Mr. Zainab, Mr. Nolly.
Thank you, Sifu.
What was the last thing I said? Hello?
Thank you, Zahid.
Stop selling price, start selling story. Let me give you another example. Please watch this slide. This slide is very important. When you come for Sales Conqueror, you will get a lot of beautiful information, step by step. So you learn it in a structured manner, and then you can apply it very fast. Example, next slide. Thank you. The next slide says this: when there is no relationship, when there's no stories, when there's no emotion, what happened? Continue. Thank you.
When there is no relationship,
Everybody
so
read.
emotions.
When there is
Then the lowest price is what they are left to buy.
Yeah.
They are left to buy.
Then they will say what? No discount, tak mau lah. Give me a special rate lah. But you know you cannot do that. What's the worst thing you end up doing? Your worst thing you end up doing is you sell him water. You end up selling water, not the machine. Please don't do this. Jangan. When you come to Sales Conqueror, I want to teach you about relationships. I want to teach you more about emotion. But today, here's the next slide. What do you mean by selling stories? Next slide, Kelly. Thank you. Selling stories is this. You can either play the game. Everybody read. You can play the game.
You can play the game.
Play the game.
You change the game.
Change the game.
Change the game. It is very important. Your mindset mesti tukar dulu. Kalau mindset you tak tukar, you will keep on selling the old way. Old way. You can play the game, the old way of playing the game. Old way of selling, pushing product. Don't push. The last 3 days, 4 days, Zaid and Nolly went to some of my friends and they didn't even have to push. They said, I want it, I want it, I want it. The last call, Zaid and Nolly, less than 20 minutes sold, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Why? Because I wanted them to use the technique. So that when you use the technique, you can be like them. Uh-huh.
Aha.
Everybody say aha. How to change the game? There are 7 ways to change the game. One of the way is using story. One only, today, one way is using story. Why is story so powerful? Example. Let's show another one. Example. Next slide. Thank you. No, not this slide. The slide about the lady one. I want to live. That one. Yeah, number 4. No wonder. Wait. Subang, for those of you who are in Jakarta or you are in Dubai, Subang is like a little city, a small city. You tell people, I need a lift to go to Subang.
I need a lift to go to Subang.
And you go and tell your friend.
Need a lift to Subang.
You know what they will say? Ayah, you ambil Grab lah. I'm busy lah. Can you ask another person? Because you talk logic. What do you mean by story? Story means this. Example. Right? Sale is convincing. I need a lift to see my mother. It's her 70th birthday and I bought an ice cream cake for her. I want to deliver it for her. Can you give me a lift? Sure, kenal. Betul tak? Don't just talk. You must tell a story. Everybody say, I'm a storyteller. Say, I'm a storyteller.
I'm a storyteller.
Yeah. Write down.
I'm a very good storyteller.
Write down on your piece of paper. I'm a storyteller. Say.
I am a
Storyteller.
I'm a storyteller.
I will tell story that will move people.
Yes, Antonio. Yeah. And K13, KBS 13. How many of you were there again? How many of you were there? KBS 13.
Me.
Yes. I told a story which a lot of you came to me. At the back, after I talked, you came to me, Dr. Lawrence. That was a beautiful story about Kangen. Some of you even text me and thank you. I use it and I close many, many more customers. What was the story about? The story was about Kangen being too expensive. K8 in Malaysia is 19,800. Gila. For competitor, low way, only 3,000, 4,000. Betul tak? Remember that story?
Yes.
You go to Aeon, you go to Tesco, 900 ringgit also can get a water filter. 19,800. Wow.
Crazy.
Wow, crazy. So what do? You tell a story that the Japanese, everybody say the Japanese,
The Japanese
are very good at high quality manufacturing. High quality manufacturing. So they built a factory, a huge factory where they filtered the water, where they ionized the water, where they purified the water, and they could produce 5, 6, 7 types of water, beautiful water. And the second thing that the Japanese are very famous for, they miniaturize it. Everybody say miniaturize it.
miniaturize it.
Into this shape. Which is called K8. So you are not buying a water filter machine. You are buying a mini factory. A mini factory. Antonio, correct or not?
Yes. Yes.
How much does the mini factory cost? 100 million, 80 million. And you're only paying 19,800. It's so reasonable. It's so affordable. So you have a factory, a mini factory in your home. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So don't say that you have a machine. No, machine doesn't cost that much. Don't say you have that box. It doesn't cost that much. It is a miniaturized factory. The Japanese are very good at it. Correct? Everybody? They're very good at it. How
A
many of you have
miniature
used,
factory.
how many of you have used that idea already? You have used that idea. Miniaturized factory. You have used that idea.
Miniature factory.
See, ada yang guna, ada yang tak guna. Why? Mindset. Your mindset salah. If your mindset is salah, you learn but you don't use. That's why when you come to Sales Conqueror, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you your mind. So, I want to make you earn $1 million in a year.
Yes.
Who wants to earn $1 million in a year?
Come on.
Yeah. Like Zahid and Nolly, they earn more than 1 million. Those who are 5A, 6A, they earn more than 1 million. Because the mindset is correct. So if your mindset is correct, every idea I use you will use. You will use. You will use. Say, I want to be a millionaire. Say,
I want to be a millionaire.
I
want to be a billionaire.
millionaire mindset. Millionaire mindset.
Millionaire
mindset. Or you want to be fast?
I want to
M.
be
Millionaire or billionaire? M.
M.
mindset. BM.
If you are 2A and you're 3A, if you want to grow up to 5A, 6A, you must change your mindset. You can either play the game or change the game. Yes, everybody say, change the game. Say,
Change the game.
Change the game. What must you become? Don't become a salesman. Hello, that's terrible. Don't become just an ordinary distributor. Salah. If you want to be a millionaire, what must you become? You must become a sales conqueror.
Sales conqueror.
Everybody write down. Sales conqueror.
Sales
Conqueror. Yeah. Yes. Very good. Angels must say hello. Sales conqueror. Angels.
Sales conqueror. Sales conqueror. Every first one to tap. Yes.
Very good. The angels are here. They are taking down the names of people who are typing faster, people who are participating, so that we have a special surprise for you.
Yeah, we're looking for 10 people.
Now, hold me the Show me this paper. How many of you got 10 ideas already? Please.
Antonia always the first one to show.
You talking halfway, he write down 1 point, he straight away show. Write down 1 point straight away show. Hey, Aries one. Wow, Aries. Huyo.
Thank you.
Aries tunjuk.
Come on. Screen grab straight.
Ariel one also, Ariel and Jess one also very nice.
Yeah. Everybody show me your ideas. Show me ideas.
Wow.
Nikki also, Nikki, don't hide.
Yeah. Kalau you tak tulis, if you don't write ideas, that means something wrong with your mindset. Please don't come into a class or a Zoom meeting or any of your leader meeting and say, I know everything. No. Even if you learn one idea, it can make a millionaire. Agree or not? If you agree, say yes.
Yes.
No. Yeah. If you agree,
Yes.
right. I need a volunteer. One volunteer to share me. Then I'm going to tell you a story.
One volunteer.
Who like to read out? Who like to read out one idea that you have? Who like to read out one idea you have?
One idea, just
Dr. Zaharia.
Yes, Dr. Zaharia. Yeah, tell me one idea.
We have to start selling story and stop selling price.
Yes. You like that idea?
Yes, I like that idea.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I can just say, when Zahid came to see me the first time, and I said, how much is K8? He told me the price, I pengsan.
Yes, most of people will pengsan one.
Yes. What do we learn? We learn if the customer asks you what is the price, don't answer.
Mention. Yes.
If you answer, you die, you mati, you will lose the game.
Yeah, betul.
Say aha. Say aha.
You are very right, Dato.
Now if you ask Zahid, how much is K8? He will never tell you the price.
Okay.
He will only tell you when you are ready to listen to the price. Write it down. Tell the price when the customer mind is ready. If the customer mind is not ready, tak boleh buka muka. You cannot open your mouth. You open, you lose the game. Example, how much is this watch? 60,000. Wow. So expensive. Not. How much is this watch? What would a super sales conqueror say? Oh, this is a beautiful watch. And this watch is worn by most celebrities. Before I tell you the price, I want to ask you, why do you like this watch? How do you find this watch? Which part? Yeah. Talk until you, I want it. Baru, you tell the price. Then only you tell the price.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Write it down, write down. Don't talk price until the customer is ready.
It's ready.
If
Yes.
the customer is not ready, don't mention the price. You will lose the game.
Price until the customer is ready.
How do you make the customer ready? You tell stories. You make his emotion.
That's the way. I like it.
Yes. Okay, next person who would like to share with us what have you learned in your notes? Siapa nak share? Angkat tangan.
Anyone want to share?
Highlight somebody.
You just put up your hand.
Nikki. I saw Nikki. Nikki, unmute yourself, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki. Everybody say
hi.
Hello, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
Okay, I would like to share regarding the cat story. The cat story.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of my my friend, her cat is having a hole here near the neck, and then for 6 months she's been sending the cat to the vet, but it doesn't. The hole it was still there, and I gave her the kangaroo water and to spray, within 1 week, it really works. Now she's a user, not doing it yet, but she's a user.
Very good. Yeah.
Wow.
The idea is even an animal understand.
Yeah.
Understand it. Yeah. Very good. Everybody tepuk into her. Tepuk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you, Nikki.
Thank you.
Wow. Everybody say, you're learning something today. Are you learning something?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot.
Zafru. I see your hand. Hi, Zafru.
Hi, Dato.
Hey, Zafru.
Can you
Second
tell
time
me
meeting you.
Thank you. Can you tell me one idea what you have learned so that everybody can listen in with the second time? When you come
Selling.
to yes.
Selling is simply telling a positive, touching story.
Yeah.
So you must sell with a positive mind and attitude.
Yes. You must have a rich mindset.
Rich mindset, yes, correct.
If you have a rich mindset, you want to close $1 million, you want to be a
Yes.
million, you will tell stories because nobody buy products. They don't buy a Ferrari. What do you do with a Ferrari? You buy it because it gives you motivation every day.
Right.
You don't believe, you ask people who drive a Ferrari, what is the most powerful form? It's a ridiculous price. It's 2 million, 3 million. But when you sit in a Ferrari or Lamborghini, you feel motivated.
Yes.
You will
A
feel
lot of
great.
Some people ask me, why do I buy a Lamborghini? I buy a Lamborghini because I want to inspire people. Say, I want to inspire people. Say,
I want to inspire people.
Inspire people.
Last Sunday, I was driving my Lamborghini at the traffic light, and the traffic light was 60 seconds. My car stopped there, and there was 2 cars side by side, and the window was worn down, and we saw a 10-year-old on one side and another one, a 13-year-old. You know what they were saying? They were doing this. Mommy, Lamborghini, Mama, Lamborghini. And then something that maybe some of you didn't see. I saw both of them, their face was like this. Mommy, one day I want to drive a Lamborghini. Take me home. I want to study now. Take me home. I want to study. Take me home. I want to go to university. I'm not going to be lazy anymore. So people are inspired. So I want you to learn how to inspire other people with your success.
Motivate people.
In Kangen, if you are a millionaire or you sold 1 million in terms of your rewards, you will inspire a lot of people. At the same time, the machine will give so much of beautiful benefits to people. Agree, everybody? Agree? Yeah. So how do you tell a story? How do you tell a story? How many of you want to listen to a story? How many want to listen to a story?
Yes.
Yeah. And I want to tell you the story why that some of you need to go all out and promote Kangen. Say, I want to promote Kangen.
I want to promote Kangen.
I want to make more people drink Kangen water. Say.
I want to make people drink
More
Kangen
people
water.
drink Kangen water.
Why? Because when they drink Kangen water, they become what?
healthy.
They healthy. They feel energetic. They feel full in their life. Yeah. They feel that they are feeling so good. And because when you drink the water, which after the presentation, they feel they're getting more and more fit. So they have more energy. So they go out there and do their best. I want to go out there and help people like this. Because now in COVID pandemic, many people are down. Agree?
Yes. Agree.
Many people are feeling negative. Some are feeling very sorrowful. Some have fear. I want you to go out there and help these people. I want you to make sure you do it from your heart. Because when you help these people, rezeki mudah akan datang kepada anda.
Amin.
Amen. Yeah. What do I mean by this? Let me tell you a story. If you want to tell your story, say, I want to hear a story. Say,
I want to hear a story.
The story.
Hear story.
I want to hear story.
One day, everybody say one day.
One day.
One day.
I want you to fill in the blank. Huh? For me to tell you the story, you must fill in the blank. Okay?
Yes,
If you
one
can
day.
say the word before I say, the angel will record your name.
Yes.
We will use your name later in the beautiful song. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's start the story. Say, once upon a
Time.
somewhere near the seaside in Malaysia. Name me a town. Name me a town.
Port Dickson. Port Dickson.
Langkawi.
Okay. Port Dickson. There was a rich man, and he owned a beautiful
House.
Lamborghini.
Ya, Lamborghini lagi.
Joe, go and say wife.
A yacht.
Yes, a yacht. Who said yacht? Who said yacht?
Zafro. Rafida says swimming pool.
And tomorrow he thought, I want to take my family on this boat and sail into the ocean. Mana ocean?
Sea.
Cruise to nowhere.
But the boat was a little bit dirty. So he wanted somebody to clean. And so happened there was a guy who always cleaned cars nearby the neighborhood. Clean what, everybody?
Cars.
Oh, this guy, come. Can you clean my boat, my yacht? I will pay you 200 ringgit to clean the whole boat because I want to take my family. I want to take my what?
Family.
Right. So guess what happened? So this guy spent the whole
Day.
yes.
And wash the boat.
Yeah. The whole day cleaning.
In the boat.
Yeah. And guess what happened? As he was cleaning, he saw a little bit of dirt. What kind of dirt?
Brown.
Sand.
Yeah, so he threw it away. He found a lot of dust. He cleaned it away.
Yes.
He found some insect. What kind of insect? Tell me, what kind of insect?
And cockroach and anay.
Bag of frog. No.
Insect.
It's not insect.
Yeah, and then he saw a hole, and guess what happened? He go and take some glue and put it back, and he mended the hole, and make sure the hole was sealed. Then he go and polish the whole
boat.
By the time he finished, it was about 9:15.
At night.
Like now, 9:15.
So finish.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Malam. So
Sudah
what
malam
happened?
lah.
What happened? He said, I don't want to disturb the boss, so I go back home. The next morning, he came back. Guess what happened? He was looking for the boss to get 200 ringgit.
The
How
boss
much?
is gone.
Everybody? How
200
much?
ringgit.
200 ringgit.
Yeah. And what happened? The boss said, come here. He said, thank you. Say, why?
You have clean free for me.
No. He gave the guy 2,000 ringgit, 3,000. He searched his pocket, 4,000 ringgit. He went to his home, he took out another 6,000 ringgit. Then he went straight to power. Whatever cashier, he gave almost $20,000 to the man.
Wow.
And the guy says, but you only promised me 200. I can't take this money.
What happened to you?
Yeah. And the man said this, I asked you to clean the boat. And we were going out the next morning. But my family got so excited, they left without me. They went onto the boat and sailed into the ocean. I remember there was a hole which I was going to fix. But you fixed the hole. You
Very
saved
kind of
my
you.
family. I only asked you to clean, but what you did
Fix the boat.
Ordinary job.
Yes, lakukan sepenuh
If you only clean the boat and don't care about the hole, I would have lost my family. I have no family today. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. He did an extraordinary job.
Very touching.
Every day you must do an extraordinary job. There will be people telling you, Kangen water, ayah tak payahlah, buy bottled water cukup lah. Every day there'll be people telling you, I don't believe. But your life have been changed by Kangen water. Your families, your friends who use Kangen water, their lives have been changed, correct?
Correct.
Don't give up. Stop pushing the product. Tell a story. Tell them how you can change their life. If you change your water, you change your life. How many like the story?
Amen.
You like the story?
Yes, very good.
So the next time when you see a customer, remember you're supposed to present Kangen water, KA, the famous KA. Don't just present. Make sure you save their family. Aha! Yeah, I want to save people. Say.
I want to save people.
Yeah, say, I want to save people. Say.
I want to save people.
Save people from what? Save people from what?
From sickness.
Become more thin.
Disease.
More handsome.
Younger.
From their financial.
Save people from eating too much of what? Nasi lemak. Too much of what? Too much of vegetable and fruit recovered with pesticides. Betul tak? Some people are not drinking enough water. They don't understand the meaning of water. So along the way, they get sick. Please sell it like this person. Extraordinary. Say extraordinary.
Ordinary.
Becomes my most famous slide. Do you want to hear the slide?
Yes.
How do you tell a story? Kelly, show them. How do you tell a story? Thank you. I hope you got 8 ideas already. If you don't have 8 or 10 ideas, here's the last slide. Number 1, if you want to tell a story, number 1, press. Kelly, yeah, thank you. Start with time. Must tell. 3 weeks ago, last month, I met with somebody. 1 year ago, you must tell a time. They must relate to time. 3 months ago, I met this family. You must start with time. Number 2, so that people can relate to it. Start with a character. Who are they in the story? Who are the? There is a person who washes car. There's a rich man who owns a boat. Or you can say there was a doctor and they were having gastric. They were doctors, but they have gastric because they are not good in makan on time. They don't eat on time. So you tell the character, but they were very happy people. And you could see they have sadness on their face. In a moment, you can notice because they were suffering pain, gastric pain. Now state the character. Number 3, thank you. Show the first scene. Tell about the first scene. What happened? The boat was what? I asked you to clean the boat. Clean only. All right. Then you must always tell, or you must also tell the second scene. Number 4. Explain the second scene to show comparison. The key word in telling story is number 4. Everybody say comparison. Everybody say.
Comparison.
Comparison. Yeah. Because people need to see what happens. How many of you have seen advertisement like this? Half face makeup. If you use makeup here, wow, different. You don't use makeup, different.
Yes.
Or whitening cream, you know, they use one hand. And then the other hand, no whitening cream. See, lying. So you must show a comparison. That's how it's a design. Number 5. Who can tell me what's number 5? Yeah. Hello.
The punchline.
Yes, thank you. Ellie and Louis. Yeah. Punchline. Everybody say punchline. Yeah.
Punchline.
Punchline. What's the punchline in my story? Be extraordinary in your effort. You got to be extraordinary in your effort. Jangan buat yang biasa. If you live your life as ordinary, you will get ordinary income.
Yeah.
You want extraordinary income?
Yes.
You want $1 million?
Yes.
And do an extraordinary presentation. The punchline must come out. This is not a machine.
It's a
This
mini.
is not a box.
Mini factory.
It's
a mini factory.
Miniaturized
factory.
Full factory. Imagine a factory of big factory. 40,000 square feet factory. So miniaturized. Like your handphone. The chips are all miniaturized. Do you know that your handphone has got a speaker? Your handphone got a fan. Do you know that your handphone got a fan? It's got a fan to cool down the motherboard. And the fan is so small. Kecil saja. I think less than 1/10 of an inch. There's a fan. You can put, if you don't believe, put your handphone near to you. You can hear it. It's a fan. Miniaturized. So it is possible to miniaturize purification, ionization, lagi apa? Hydrogen.
Microcluster.
Yeah, microcluster. Wow. You have a factory in your home to produce water. What water you want? Press it. There's even a Japanese girl trying to speak English to you. Betul tak?
And water.
Number six. Everybody say number 6. Relate to your business. Don't tell a story, tak ada makna, no relationship. No, you don't connect to that. Cannot. You must relate to the business. Number 7. Who can tell me what's number 7? Tell me. The most important.
I don't know.
Most important.
I don't see it.
Call for action. Call for
Number
action.
7.
Closing.
Yes, lie down.
How do you feel?
How do you feel? Don't say how do you think.
How do you
Hanya orang selepas tell the story, how do you think? What do you think of the story? No, how do you feel? Not think, huh? Why feel? Who can tell me why feel? Why feel?
Emotion.
Why feel?
Emotion.
Remember the first slide?
How do you feel?
What's the first slide I show you? Who can tell me the first slide? Kyril.
People
They buy
People don't buy product.
Don't buy product. They buy emotion.
Strong mindset.
emotional
If your
value.
mind is poor, you will sell in boring way.
So you must ask them, how do you feel? Everybody say, how do you
feel?
Even when you use a demonstration, you know the famous demonstration, the cherry tomato. Thank you, buddy. Cherry tomato. The cherry tomato. When you ask them to bite the tomato from ordinary water, how do you feel? Now bite the one from Kangen water. How do you feel? You must say feel, not what you think.
Crispy.
Yes. If they say,
Sweet.
if you say think, then they will say what? I think about it later on.
I don't like tomato.
Tomato sauce.
So everybody read. Number one, everybody say, start with time. Read, say. Two.
Say the characters.
Three.
Show
the first
scene.
You must tell the first scene because your job is to show the comparison. And why? And solve. You must show the scene. Number five, everybody. What tangan macam ni?
The punchline.
Explain the second scene.
Number six. What is number six?
Relate to your
business.
If you are doing recruitment, if you are 4A, 5A, talking to 1A or 2A, what must you do? You must talk about extraordinary, go beyond. And number seven, what's the last one? Number seven.
How do you feel?
So let me ask everybody today. You can type or you can tell me. How do you feel about 1 hour, 15 minutes of lesson? How do you feel?
Good.
Motivated. Emotion.
Great.
Extraordinary.
Awesome. We love your story.
Aha. How many feel that you feel hope to sell the machine now? You feel hope, all right?
I'm going to sell now.
You want to go out there and sell and talk about the cat story, or the tomato story, or the miniaturized factory. When you come for 3 days, everybody say 3 days.
3 days.
I will tell you 20 stories. And you can use this story to motivate your downline. You can use this story to motivate your friends or yourself. 21 stories. I will even ask you to write now. Today, how many stories have I told you? I've got a story about my hair. About my curry pop. Hello. Day 2, day 3, in the evening, we will do coaching session for those who sign up early. Remember, coaching session, 1-to-1. How many of you already signed up for Sales Conqueror 3 days?
How many of you?
Saya.
Oh, Saima, Hairil and Jess,
Thank you. 9 o'clock, please come 8:30. I will be there 8 o'clock.
No problem.
Yeah.
At 7:30.
On the first day, if all of you come early, I will drive my Lamborghini.
All right.
Wow.
But for those of you who cannot make it the first group, can I explain how you can go to option B? Can I explain?
Yes.
Boleh tak? Boleh tak?
Boleh.
I just want to take 2 minutes before Kelly sing a song for all of you. Kelly want to sing a song. He dedicates the song to those active participants. How many of you want to listen to Kelly? Say, I want to listen to Kelly.
I want to listen to Kelly.
That's me and that's my neighbor. All right, we just got the machine.
Come on, Farid, let's sing.
Well done, Farid. Well done. Okay. Kelly, show them the next slide. All right. Thank you. Before Kelly sings the song, I want you to join. Here is the option for you. Online training, right on top. Online training.
Online training.
Online training.
Online
Is the
training.
objective given to me by Nolly and Zai is very clear. To help you achieve a dream income of $1 million in 1 year. How many want to earn 1 million?
Me.
Yeah, you want to earn 1 million? Yeah, why? Because Nolly and Zaid have done it before.
Yes.
They are going for 2-3 million, you know. So I'm going to share 6 topics: sales conqueror, selling skills, overcoming objection, how to close, how to be creative, and then how to be a leader. All this takes 3 days. 3 days. Hello, here's only 1 hour. Please come for the course. It will change your life. I know it will. This is a famous course, and you get a beautiful certificate. Do you want the certificate?
Yes.
The certificate will say, I am a sales conqueror. How do you join? Next slide. Thank you. Next slide. Right? The course is partly sponsored by Top Performance Group. Zaid and Nolly have decided to sponsor, partly sponsor the program. 690 is the original fee for Zoom if you register before 28 November. If you register earlier, it's 590. When? 6 months. 8th of November. You only pay 490. Where's my friends from Dubai? Dubai, where are you? Dubai. Where? Yeah. I want to.
Yeah,
we want to
Antonio.
come to you, Antonio. We want to come to you later.
490.
In the meantime, get your team. Get your team there. We have a wonderful session. The form is with Top Performers. Go to Top Performers. They will send you, they will email you the form. Okay? Next
Dr.
one.
Muhammad
MD.
Azmi also there, Jakarta.
Oh, Azmi, where are you? Azmi, where are you?
Can I ask when is the course?
Yeah. The course is in 5th, 6th, 7th December. 5th, 6th, 7th December. Option B, like what Nolin Zaid has said, is in January. Friday, 3 days, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay? And if you go offline, the original fee for 2021 is 2,400. If you register by 20th December, it's 1,200. Can you do a cursor? Follow the mouse? No. If you register early for the first 20 packs, you only pay the old price, 990, old price. Good deal. Is it good deal or not? Old price, huh? If you cross into 2021, you pay 2021 price. Right. So quickly register for group 2. If you buy my Zoom, the price is on the right hand side. How you do this? Talk to Top Performance Group, and now we will keep in touch with you. Right? Any more slides? Okay. Thank you. Before I say goodbye to all of you, especially from those overseas, we always have this culture of singing a song. How many of you want to listen to Kelly sing a song?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Kelly is going to mention 5 to 7 names. The name. If you hear your friend name being called, don't be cemburu. Jangan cemburu. Don't be jealous.
About you.
Don't be cemburu buta.
You must type their name and say, hello, Sabrina. Or hello, Zafaro. Oh, that's you, Rose. You know, type their name and acknowledge them.
Okay.
Are you ready for the song?
Yes.
When Kelly song, you must wave your hand. Wave your hand.
Wave.
Cannot sing,
Then you all
If you sing,
Yeah,
then
cannot sing.
Yeah, too much of
You must
interference.
mute. You must mute your sound now.
no
You just need to
singing.
have
Yeah.
hand movement to
And-
describe the song.
I cannot sing together.
You can sing, we can hear you softly. Yeah.
Well, you cannot hear my voice.
You can sing with you. No, due to the internet connection, the music will come later. You just don't want to affect other people.
Okay.
Okay.
So everybody, please
Paul
mute
Kelly.
yourself.
Before Kelly sings, I just want to say thank you for investing in your time to be here on this Zoom session. We have almost 170 people, 180 people. And I also want to thank Zahid and Nolly for helping people to come to the course at such an affordable rate. For those of you who know me, my cost is $2,000, $2,005, never 990 or 1,000 over. So thank you, Zahid and Nolly, because you know if you get this knowledge, they want you to become a millionaire, right? So there is a beautiful song. I want to dedicate the song to every one of you, especially those who are in Dubai, in Jakarta, or in Brunei, or Singapore, or to Joe Biden. Hello, Joe Biden. Okay, here's the song.
All right. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So need to test mic dulu, takut tak ada sound. Thank you.
Nice voice,
So-
Kelly.
Yeah, we have officially ended. Those who want to stay back for 5-10 minutes for Q&A, you can ask us, or just to get to know each other, please go ahead. If you have to leave, you can also leave by now. And terima kasih, shukran jazilan for being all of you here. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Dato.
Thank you so much, Dato. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless.
Thank you, Dato.
Awesome.
Thank you, Dato. Thank you, Dato. Thank you, Dato.
Thank you.
And Noli.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Dato.
Dato.
Thank you,
Thank
Angel.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Dato. Love you. Thank you so much. Semoga Allah memudahkan
You must thank Noli also. Thank Noli and Zahid for this opportunity.
Yeah, make sure you all contact Noli and Zahid.
Thank you to your friends.
Yeah, thank you everybody. We have officially ended. Thank you.
Thank you, Angels. Thank you, Dato.
Bye.
Thank you, Dato. Thank you, Mr. Sipunoli.
Thank you, Mr. Punoli, Jahid.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr.
Hey,
Sipunoli,
guys.
Mr. Sipun Zahid.
Ali, you want to say any passing for those people? You want to say anything?
Noli, Zahid, anything you want to say?
Yeah, I would like to say something. Mr. Oshiro, no, actually, when he gave us the Bitcoin commission, he asked us to actually reinvest back into the business. So for us, actually, from the beginning, we understand that we are willing to spend money to upgrade ourselves. Because we have followers. When you are in the business, you have people that are following you. So that we have to upgrade. If we don't upgrade, how can people follow? So come to the sales conference and then a lot more training. But we have to upgrade. Why? With knowledge, we're gonna be advanced and make a lot more money.
Thank you, Noli and Zahid. Thank you, Jai, for your generosity. And they've given me a very clear goal: help them earn $1 million in 1 year. 1 year, the target is 1 year. 1 million in 1 year. Is it a good dream?
Yes, it is.
So everybody come in there, the mindset is fixed. You come to Sales Conqueror, your job's to earn 1 million after the course. And we're going to support you, we're going to help you, we're going to give you all the knowledge that is required. You know? Any more question? Anybody has any question?
Because we are selling high-end product, it's possible 1 million in 1 year. It's very, very possible. Have done it. So you should do it. Yes.
And this is the best opportunity. Everyone wants higher immunity. Everybody wants higher, stronger, healthy body. Agree, everybody? Yeah?
Yes,
so
agree.
It is betul. It's the right time. But the way you sell is important. Cara Anda memperatasikan. Itu yang penting sekali.
Bagus, Mak.
Yeah. Yes. I will be there early, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8:15, I'll be there in the course already. When you come to top performance, you're gonna be surprised. We're gonna change the whole room and make it into a beautiful top class training center.
Yeah.
Yes, must come. I'm gonna put a lot of posters there, and those posters are gonna stay there after the training.
Yeah.
So that every one of you can go to the room and keep using the room for recruitment, for training your downline, for continuous learning. Keep on doing it again and again and again. Learning must be repetitive. Repeat and repeat. How many of you were in KBS 13? I enjoyed so much KBS 13. Did you enjoy KBS 13?
Yes. Of course. Definitely.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. Sarina, hello Sarina. Can I use Spotlight, Sarina?
Hello, Dato.
Yeah. What was the most important idea you learned today? Chit-chatting. Chit-chatting.
Yeah. During the capital thing, how to be passionate to the product of the machine actually.
From the story, right? From the story. Yeah, you see, you remember the story more than all the logical thing I taught you. That's why story penting. And
but Dato still need to learn a lot. I'm lack of telling stories.
Yeah. Come to Sales Conqueror. I teach you more stories.
Yeah. I'm going to attend the course.
Yes.
Yeah. Bring those people who are A1 for how many months? A1, still A1, A2, tak naik. Hello.
I
Bring
told me
them.
3 years already.
Sorry?
Me 3 years already. Not night.
Oh, you are what? Oh, sorry.
Oh. Admitted. Yeah, admit.
Yes, very good. I would love to see that.
Yeah, a lot of them are interested to join. How can they join? They have been asking. How can they join?
Yeah, Zahid and Nolly,
Should they contact to join the Sales
Do they
Conqueror
contact
program?
Abdul or Zahid or Nolly?
We pass the number.
Yeah. So whoever that from top performers, they'll be typing their phone number in the chat now. Then, oh no, my phone number here. Later you'll go and contact me. Yeah. So y'all can contact in the. Y'all can look for the phone number. Top performers group will be sending their phone number in the chat.
Okay, how about I want to speak to Steve. Hi, Steve. Steve
Hi.
Sham. Hello. Hi.
Hi, Steve.
Hi. Can you share with us one idea that you learned today? We are just chit-chatting.
Yes. I like the idea of being a sales conqueror.
Yeah.
To be emotional, I always speak on the platform, and today I learned that storytelling with emotion is the most effective way. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. Yes, I'm sure, Stephen, when you're on stage, whatever telling today, you just yalla. That day I told a story and they say it was so good, and it reminded you again the power of story, correct? Yeah.
Amen.
And imagine if you use it in selling. In selling, you got to have 3 stories, minimum 3. An opening story, a middle story, somewhere in between when you're doing your demo, and then before you tell the price, you must tell a story.
Give a punchline.
Yeah, that's right, Stephen. Thank you so much, Steve.
Thank you, Doctor. Very
nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Yeah. We still got 87 people. Who wants to chit-chat? Hi.
This is the best time for you to chat with Dr. Lawrence.
Ustazah. Hello, Ustazah. Hi. Itu Ustazah. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Unmute.
Hi. Ustazah. Hello.
She has a nickname.
Oh.
Her nickname is Queen K8 because she always.
Queen of K8. Wah, Queen of K8. Tak boleh dengar.
Kena unmute. Tekan itu button. Tekan ni. Sampai macam ni. Kat bawah.
Sekarang dekat rumah prospek. Habis demo dan beli mesin K8. InsyaAllah. Esok kalau ada stok kita pasang.
Wow.
InsyaAllah.
Masya Allah.
Masya Allah.
Thank you. You're
Congratulations.
And she's still on the video. Look at that. All right, those of you, she's still on the video. That's called learning attitude, kan? Learning attitude. Yeah.
Ada recording tak? Masa Sifu, ada recording tak malam ni?
I don't think so. Huh?
Ada.
Come for the meeting.
Okay,
I think the most important message for everyone here is tell story. Itu saja. If there's one big point you need to learn is this: tell story. If you don't tell the story, you cannot
Real
close.
story.
Yes. But you must follow the format.
Yes.
Don't tell a story for the sake of telling a story. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Wow.
So many of them still here.
Yes.
They don't want to leave.
Yeah.
Zahid and Nolly, invite one person. You kenal dia lebih dari saya.
Oh, okay.
Invite one more person.
Okay, let me see who's still in the room. Let me see.
Edwan Rizal, ada Edwan. Edwan,
Edwan.
Edwan kat mana?
Edwan sudah hilang. Tadi nampak.
Yeah.
Nampak.
Yes, Edwan. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hi Edwan.
Hello.
Edwan, jumpa lagi.
Jumpa lagi next month 5th to 6th, 5th to 7.
Yes.
4 to 6.
4 to 6. Okay.
4 to 6 December.
I already registered and I'm excited to join you next month.
What did you learn today?
I learned a lot because before this, I also sell stories actually, but not as perfect as this.
Got some missing point.
Yeah. Because I'm so lazy to show demo, but I love to tell stories about myself or other prospects.
Yeah. Tell me one story you always say, and I help you to improve it right now. Right now, I give you tips. Tell me one story you always say. What story?
I always tell stories about people with diabetes who have to cut their legs because of the current or the conventional medical.
Yes.
But when we give the water and some sprays, we can save their legs lah.
How do you tell it? Ada emotion dah.
Yeah, I show the photos.
No, you mesti buat dengan sedikit air mata nak keluar tak keluar. Mesti tu.
Itu I tak pandai. That's why I belajar from today. Just show the photo. The photo is very bad. The leg is very bad. So scary.
Yeah.
Then they become emotional.
But you must be the emotion. You have to be emotion. If you're not the emotion, for those of you who are still in the Zoom, the effect is only 10-20%.
Yes.
Kalau you tell with emotion, I tell you, they become your loyalists.
Correct.
You know, so thank you for sharing. That's very important. But remember, for you, my advice is this: only 20% of people have disease. 80% are quite healthy, and they only have 1 or 2 small. Those is a bigger market, bigger market. So please have some healthy stories to tell. Write it down. Huh? Good enough. Good idea enough. Tell some healthy stories, like cannot sleep, like got migraine. These are not big disease stories, you know. Like cannot go toilet, like no energy. Write down. Who's there? Healthy stories. Yes. Preventive for prevention. Especially when you meet somebody who's a little bit well-to-do, they got money, but if they got no health, then they want to prevent them from going into a disease stage. So when you show this photograph, I don't know, I will get you know. Don't send it to people. I don't know. I receive it from some of you, one of you, and I go, look at that. I barely look at it for half a second, and I didn't even look at it. Because to me, to some people, if you look at it, you akan jadi macam itu. Yeah, healthy stories. Good, write down. Healthy stories. People who have little bit saja. Yeah. Nolly, anybody else? Yeah.
Khairil and Jas.
Khairil,
very good student. Always.
Hi.
Where you? Oh, hi. Oh, yes. Yes, I remember you. You laugh so much in KBS 13.
One of the leader.
Yeah. Your strong energy during the KBS really inspired me until now.
Oh, until now. Itu 2 jam saja. Wah.
Yes.
What did you learn today? The most important idea.
The most important idea for me is to be a very good storyteller, telling positive story, and especially with regard to me lah when I'm doing the demo. So it has to be telling the story. It's not just like speaking or talking like that. It has to be with the gesture, with the face expression, with the voice.
Yes.
So just like how you speak today, that's really inspired me.
And then you got 7 steps. Ada step.
Yeah.
Kalau you ingat itu
So
step, pasti boleh. Yeah. Very good. So I'm going to share with everybody 3 Kangen stories during the Sales Conqueror. 1 to use in the beginning, 1 to use in the middle, and 1 to use at the end before you talk about price.
That's awesome.
Bagus tak?
Bagus. But to be better, everybody must follow Dr. Laura's IG. Okay, so make sure I've already write down Dr. Laura's IG and Stephanie has already put the link. Everybody, please follow Dr. Laura's IG. He will be sharing daily motivational tips and he'll keep you motivated from time to time. Everybody follow now, okay?
How many of you are following me on IG? How many of you are following? Yeah, very good. Please follow. Every day I show wonderful ideas. You can get inspired by them. You know, I've got many Lamborghini stories. I've got one on the swimming pool. I wear a coat and jacket. I jump into the swimming pool and I talk. How many have seen that? No. Sedih saja.